Time to dig into the wonderful world of some OCG techs and some future decks for the TCG. If you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more, leave a comment down below. What do you be walking away with a booster pack as per usual? And it appears that we have pre-sale still up over here on Gamer's Choice. Now, discount code MCO40 will save you on a purchase from anything that you need over here. Pre-sales will be going down this Thursday, and then we'll be switching on over. Still never restocked the field spell for White Forest, so that's not good. And, of course, it seems that Jurasheen is still going to be the underestimated pickup out of this set. And, of course, Kong's Cards, same thing. Discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase or anything that you need over here. Hello, Star Rizel, how are you? Surprisingly, only managed to get one of these out of 2 cases, which is crazy to be thinking about out here, but Evil Twin is still some insane value out here. But yeah, things have been going great. Once again, discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase over here. And of course, over on Tier 0, What's Good 5 will save you on your purchase over there. So, we got to go check in on Capshell. So I was talking about this guy yesterday. The OCG this weekend started to show us that, oh, hey, you know, there's something to be had with this card right now, which is a little bit interesting, actually. I didn't think that we would start to see Capshell see value out here, but I can tell over the last day, you've had people coming through here and picking up playsets of this card, eradicating them off of the market. So what's happening here is Dragon Tail is using this as a fusion material to net them a draw 1, and the ability to kind of chain block some of the other things in the chain here to ensure that they'll be able to get to the things that they need to. Because remember, if this is used as a fusion material, synchro, or link material, you can draw a card. And then the big Dragon Tail monster has the ability to recur this on back to the hand. So you're able to generate some major resource advantage with this card. Do I think it's good? I think it's interesting. I appreciate the fact that they're attempting to use cards to be able to net you extra resources, the ability to turbo on into those additional hand traps that you're playing, and you're able to try to find these resources in order to play the game. Now, Capshell does have 2 printings. Oh man, the rare down here. This is a disgustingly low rarity upgrade, but as you can see, people were playing the penny stonks on this. 10 cents, or 10 listings, 10s, 51 at 16 cents. You know, just following the tech trends out of the OCG right now. Maybe it'll go up, maybe it won't. And they're also combining this with Black Sheep as well, but I mean, that's a story for another day. Also, these look like freaking Pokeballs, man. I swear, it's always one of the things I've found hilarious about this card. Is this basically belligerently looks like a Pokemon knockoff on so many levels. So there you go. You're a little bit more educated on Capshell now. All right, this shouldn't surprise anybody at all, but Heraldic Beast Leo, you know, we bottomed out down here, I think, at the lowest point that we'd seen, which was like $1, and then we went back on up. Now, why did the sudden shift in this go back up? Well, I like to attribute that we actually had some successful sneak peek list out here actually playing the Heraldic Beast stuff. Now, the way that this is going to work right now is, for sure, the Mitsurugi build is going to feel about 10,000 miles ahead of the rest of the curve out here. I don't think anybody is going to you know, not acknowledge that. But what I think you've also got to consider out here is, this is like a 2-card dedication to this, and also the fact that we've never seen a reprint for this all the way since Cosmic Blaze, or Cosmo Blaze right here. Now, there is a very high chance you will see a reprint of this coming out here in the future battle set. I wouldn't be surprised. The rest of your Heraldic Beast stuff you can see on pre-sale here is very cheap. If you want to get into the worse support out here, you know, the old grindy stuff, you can do so. I mean, this stuff is memes and a half, that's for sure, but just a little bit of an idea. Now, the Advanced Heraldry Arts, I'm also surprised that these haven't gone more terminal, but I'm also expecting a reprint of these here as well, considering the fact that, oh boy, you know, look at the 50-cent grind out here. How's our buyout presence on this? Looks like, yeah, you've had a couple just move this morning, actually. 429. Looks like some 90 centers have kind of went. Yeah, I'm genuinely kind of impressed with this. If you were... Yeah, man, you're going to be spending over $1 a copy now. I don't think there's anybody with playsets of these left. You hit one here at 89 cents a piece from TCG Fan if you were wanting to pick these up. And then you come on down here to Gators LLC and you have to spend dollars with $1.31 shipping in order to get these. So you're spending basically $4.31 in order to get a play set of these things if you want to play one of these decks. You know, I guess it's to be expected. What's going on out here with the Dragon Rollers? So there's a lot of hype right now around the Dragon Rollers. People are very excited for this stuff. Looks like $98 a copy of Eclipse. I mean, that's not bad for the QCR. Nebula's coming in about $98 as well. That's haha funny. Chasm, the Dragon Ruler of Auroras, $93. And then $95 for Spectral. It's a little bit up there. And then, of course, Blaze, this is still like a $55 on up to $61 card. And then the little baby Dragon Rulers are on buyout status right now. $35 on up to $40. That's just for Steam. Looks like we do have plenty of burners on the market at 21s. I wonder if this has to do with maybe the possibility that some Mermail variants are trying that out. I don't know. Also looks like Lightning Dragon Roller Drafts, $19. Reactant coming in at $17, and it looks like Title's a $16 QCR. It's not bad. The big Dragon Rollers, there's plenty of these in circulation. I can't believe they split them apart, though. It also appears that Disaster, the Dragon Roller of all apocalypses. You got one listing here for $49, and then it goes up to $84. But that's just the pre-sale game being the pre-sale game out here. We see each and every day that we come through here with these things that somebody is doing something stupid and trying to tilt the market in an unfavorable position. All right, Zelinger. So I have been talking about this card like nuts. We saw in the Kong's results out here that certain builds were starting to shift towards wanting to play two of these. All right, the reason is one of them gets used in the main combo. Sometimes, depending on the matchup, you need to have the additional copy to kind of offset some of the damage that might be happening. Hi, Imperm, how are you? But you're down to 31 listings right now on your ultra rares, which is really funny. Is that's an immediate decline and dip down here. I think now the people are kind of starting to realize this. Maybe they'll start to pick these up. It doesn't look like we've had a lot of movements on the ultra. I assume that the super has been moving very, very, very quickly out here. 99 cents. Yeah. Looks like for the most part out here, people have been choosing the low rarity one. I see 36 of these went at $1 a piece. Another 24 here at 98 cents a piece. So Lingaribos are moving kind of at a pace that I was expecting them to, actually. Now we have the Evil Hero Malicious Fiend. Oh boy, the Duelist of the Shadows. If you pay attention to some of the interesting things that have been happening in the world of Speed Duel out here, you shouldn't be surprised to see something like this is actually kind of ramping up out here. And I don't know what it is about old Speed Duel product that's just got people feeling a certain kind of way out here. But especially, like, let's dip into the Duelist of the Shadows here. Let's see what we've got going on. These boxes are still very expensive. Dark Fusions, $10. Your Red Eyes, what is it, Darkness Dragons? These are a little bit of money. Super Polys, still up there. All right. Even the low rarity commons are $3. Amazonas, $6. Allure Secret Rare, $3. The Crow from here, $2s. You do see the low quantities on this. Macrocosmo at 43 listings. I mean, a little bit up there, actually. It's kind of crazy to see. Hello, Cyber Dragon. All right, 26 listings of the common for that. Yeah, it's crazy to me. And then, of course, Vampire Hunter, 7 listings on this. Who's buying out Vampire Hunter? I don't know, but now you know, actually. And then, of course, it appears that morphing jars have been finally seeing the uptick that they deserve out here. Considering the fact that this was a $12 card for most of its life, and now you're breaking the $32 mark out here for Bonanza. I'm gonna have to deep dive back into the world of Bonanza out here, just to kind of see what's been going on out here with all of these movements, because we're very overshadowed right now by Alliance Insight. A lot of people, I think, have forgotten that this set exists. So we're going to have to kind of take a step back, and we're going to have to see what's going on out here to get those most maximized numbers for what's going on in today's market. Wow. What a time, I tell you what. But please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.